Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Dead Unicorns Cyber Samurai Saturday, where we play Legend of the Five Rings, and we are in the middle of Sin of Regret and Cresting Waves, which are two adventures that are kind of linked together, inseparable. So, yeah, we're all here. We're doing fine. It's me. My name is Corey. I'm a game master, and I'm here with Howard playing Riku, Matt playing Bashir, and Crystal playing Marl. And we are waiting. Oh, wait, we just got him. He's here
And it's
finally.
Bashar, not Bashir.
Bash,
It's you're mixing Bashar and Sahir together.
I am.
Stop it.
He always mixes it up.
Just gonna call him Basher.
Like last time he was Bishar.
All right,
Doctor Bees.
there we go. That's perfect.
Hey, Derek, you doing okay?
Here he is. There's the man of the hour, and Tarek, who is
Can you hear me?
playing Ayumi. Yes, we can hear you. He's late. He just came. He just flew in.
Yeah. Are my wings tired?
Your arms. The joke is arms.
That's exactly
That's-
what I was
that's
thinking.
Your wings.
Boy, are my
Like,
arms tired.
Maybe he's an angel. You don't know.
Maybe my arms are wings.
What is it? I don't need my arms. I need my hands only.
I would like to thank my patrons who are scrolling up in the upper corner, and they get to do a cool thing. They get to tell me. They get to vote for their favorite character and tell me who gets an instant win every game. This week, it's loading up. It's loading. Oh, show me the. Show it to me. Tell me who's the winner. Oh, the
It's
suspense
probably
is
already
killing
loaded.
me.
He's just building suspense, just so everyone knows.
Seriously, there's a little circle that it's probably
Oh,
takes a
it's
long time.
thinking.
Yeah, it takes a long time to load because I'm streaming, and that streaming like internet stuff is like eating up all my bandwidth. Riku, Riku.
I
is
was
the
about
winner.
to say, let's just pretend it's Howard.
Hey.
Well, we don't have to pretend anymore because it actually is him.
So there's a lot of cool stuff on my Patreon, a lot of free stuff, stuff for Legend of the Five Rings. Go check it out at my Patreon, patreon.com/deadunicorn. And thank you to all of my patrons and everyone who voted on my Patreon account for
I'd also
Riku.
like to say thank you to all the patrons, or at least a majority of the patrons that voted for me.
The other ones can go to hell. The other ones don't get health care.
I would also like to say thank you to all the people who chose Riku because it fit with my ill-timed joke.
So let's do the recap. We are going to do...
Yes.
I'm going to follow Matt's suggestion and increase the time. So how long would you like for the recap to be, Matt? 1 minute, you said? It's going to take a long time to get through these recaps now. Here
Well,
we
there's
go.
four of us. If we each spent half an hour on it, we could easily be done with the recap before game's over.
True. Except Corey, you would have to call yours a little bit early.
All right, 1 minute on the clock. Matt, you get to start. In 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. My character is Bashar bin Sahir. He is an exiled noble from across the burning sands, and he is now in Rokugan trying to build up or amass an army of mercenaries so he could take back his place. He is traveling with Ayumi, Rikyu, and Marl, and he is encountering all sorts of spirits and creepy crawlies in Rokugan that he never expected, and he recently lost 2 fingers to a yokai. And he
to the best
is
of us.
out there trying to make deals with this guy named what was he? Not Setsuo. My notes are like too mixed up right now. Where is he? All right, he's trying to make deals with the consortium right now to earn.
You're
his
done.
points.
Osamu.
Yep. All right. All right. So it will be Marl's turn.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
I play Marl, a diviner from the Ujik Plains. She is off in the world trying to earn money to pay back her parents' debt so they can keep their farm. And currently we're in Twin Blessings Village, where we just brought a pilgrim. And in the meantime, we've found out that there is an imbalance in the water kami here, causing both flooding and dry fields. I'm trying to fix that. And currently headed in to see the priest Daizo, who I expect will be at the river shrine. And we're gonna see if we can get these kami to change their tune. And just last night, I paid off part of my debt to Osamu.
That's it.
Alrighty.
She paid off her student loan.
Next, I guess let's do Rikyu.
Rikyu is a mysterious Shugenja with a hyena-faced samurai mask and, well, this voice. Rikyu gave 5 koku to Ichiro, the resistance leader, to help them get armed for combat, but old Ichi immediately offered that money to a Yumi to hire to assassinate the daimyo. Rikyu went with Bashar to the temple. I wrote Bashar, and I'm going to go with it. Rikyu found out that the priest hid a ledger to help the town recover from the taxing that the daimyo had been doing, and that he was going to be punished for hiding that ledger. So he left him some bribe money so that the magistrate would find that, and therefore maybe punish the priest guy a little bit less. He also noticed that the kami of this land is still really out of balance. That was not the first time he noticed, but it was reiterated this past game. So I feel like it needs to be said again. Beyond that, that recapping the rest of the campaign, I think
That's
I'm
it.
And that leaves Ayumi.
All right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Ayumi arrived into Twin Blessings Village with a bit of skepticism as we arrived, seeing a bunch of samurai brutalizing some peasantry in the village. We came to understand that those samurai were under the employ of the leader here, Lord Reiju, who is the daimyo of these lands. Is not very well liked by the people of these lands, and there is a large contingent of former villagers who are now resistance fighters who are going against this daimyo, who we have ostensibly agreed to help by giving donations to, and I explicitly agreed to help by taking a $5 koku contract, or 5 koku contract, $5 koku, 5 koku contract to assassinate or at least extremely hinder the daimyo of these lands should he not agree to the simple terms of arrangement for these resistance fighters. And I am
That's it.
very excited to murder some people for money. Not for the money specifically, for other reasons, but the money will help.
I think you guys pretty much touched on everything that needs to happen. I'm going to give a void point tomorrow.
That's your wife.
I would have gave one to Ayumi, but you didn't introduce your character at all.
I'm a Ronin who's angry.
It's too late!
She likes to kill people for money.
Not necessarily for money, but for clout.
Or for
sure.
fun.
So
For
if you-
fun and profit.
If you liked a 1-minute recap, that's 4 minutes out of the entire show here, guys. If you
Or
like that,
we can-
give me a
we
comment. If you think it needs to be shorter or truncated or whatever, tell me how you'd like the recap to go. Put it in the comments. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Moving on to the game proper. All right. So Ayumi and Marl, y'all have made it to the White Wood Bridge. The bridge. The bridge that connects the two halves of the village. Once a beautiful structure made of white wood. Now. It was the pride of the village, but parts of it had recently been hurriedly repaired with more common scraps of wood. Scraps of prayer ribbon have been tied to the struts of the bridge. Okay. So you guys cross the bridge?
Yep.
Make a TN2 fitness water check.
Fitness water.
What's the end?
Ah, there it is.
TN2?
Okay, I got a TN2.
See,
Yeah,
you shouldn't ask.
I'll
him.
just
That
keep
means that
my 2
there's no TN.
successes.
Also, it's competitive against each other.
Against each other?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I still got 2.
Well, I have an explosive success. I have 2.
So technically the TN isn't 2, it's whatever the other person said, but it says competitive TN2 fitness check. It should just be a competitive check. Competitive
Well,
checks.
we both got 2.
You both got 2 successes?
Yep.
Okay, any opportunities?
You got an opportunity. I did not.
Okay.
Yep.
Or at least she had the opportunity for one.
As you walk
the
across the
opportunity
the bridge collapses below you and you both fall into the water.
Whoops.
Good times.
Both take 3 fatigue and 3 strife.
So is this where we start?
You can use that opportunity to reduce your strife by 2 if you like for that 3 strife you just got.
It was 3 strife and 3 opportunity, or 3 fatigue.
Yes.
Sure.
As you fall into the water below.
So is this when we start mud wrestling? Is that what's?
Go at it, ladies.
The water is deep enough that you fall into water. You don't fall into the sediment or anything like that.
We're not into the muddy banks. Go.
Well, I guess we can swim to the shrine now.
You see this?
Yeah. How far? Or did we get most of the way across, or just halfway, or not even? Just stepped on and fell.
You didn't just step on and fall. It was part way through the bridge. So, y'all can swim to the other side, but a crowd has kind of formed.
Yeah, I have a
And-
lot of stuff on me.
Oh yeah, you have. What do you got on you? That might
like
be
a whole-
damaged. Might drag you down.
I imagine that I did not take my traveling pack, but I still have a Naginata.
Yeah, your traveling pack is at the way station.
Yeah, but I still have a Naginata. I have a Yumi. I have a ammunition. I have an Aiguchi. I have a Wakizashi on me. I have lacquered armor on.
You're fine. You're all right.
Okay.
You're not gonna drown.
Wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to drown. Yeah. The worry.
Oh no, I'm drowning. The water is knee deep.
It's not knee deep. It's not.
I know. I'm kidding.
Make a fitness check. TN1. Just make a TN1 fitness check to get there, Tarek.
Does it matter the approach?
Yeah, it will matter what the approach is. So pick an approach.
I'm gonna try to use the currents to support my swimming, to get to one of the edges. Just kind of control my float until I can get over to a place that's safe.
So shift. You're gonna use water.
Yeah, I'll use water.
Okay. That was the wrong
Use
one.
water stance. to swim
TN3.
through the water.
Uh-oh.
The water kami are out of balance. You're in the water. That was the wrong one to choose. That was-
Okay,
But you're not a
I'll
Shigenja.
I'll expend my last void point. And I will try to not drown in the waters. An extra ring die. Okay, 3 successes.
Yay!
And
And some more
be
strife.
Very uncomfortable.
But you make it, as the water seems to want to try and pull you down.
And it's pissing you off.
Yeah, really. For sure. I grumble to myself as I try my best to roll. I imagine, like, I'm struggling against the current, and the current's bringing me down. Let me get the probably. And I'm going from, like, here, and then trying my best to get to these. You see, like, the pillars that are going into the water in the dock?
Mm-hmm.
I imagine, like, I flow down there frustratedly trying to battle against the water, and then just, like, grab onto one of these poles.
I'm all, Ayumi,
Well-
it's not that bad. Just plant your feet.
You both actually get to the other side here. And there's quite a crowd forming up. And one guy walks up and he says, you have to be more careful. We don't have enough wood to fix this again.
What? Who did the craftsmanship the first time?
The water and wind have been destroying this bridge. We've been trying to keep it pieced together, but of course, you outsiders have to come in and just stomp all it to shreds.
I say, coughing up water, like.
Victim blame, huh?
Take off your mad.
Exactly. Slowly slide it back down. Marl, are you okay?
Yes. How about you, Ayumi?
Let's just say it's already been a very trying day. We already had people trying to kill us, and now we have the water itself. Ugh.
Look, I'd appreciate it if you'd give me a few zenny to get some more wood for these repairs after you unceremoniously broke my bridge.
I'll toss him a boo.
All
I like that he
right.
prefers a ceremonious bridge breaking. Like if you had done a little ritual first, it'd be totally cool.
It'd be actually, yeah. That's how things work here.
Crazy land.
My
Crazy
apologies. We did not expect the bridge to take quite so much care in crossing.
No, you're outsiders. What do you know?
We are in a
Exactly.
hurry, however.
Yes, we should head to the shrine.
All right.
Yes. Indeed. I say, spinning my jacket, like, trying to dry it out.
All right, you guys move on down, and on the outside of one of the houses, you see your old friend Naoki, which nobody talked about in the recap, but here he is. He's a
I
pilgrim.
mean,
Naoki.
I mentioned him, but not by name. I didn't
You
find
just-
it
you
that
said-
fast.
You said pilgrim, yes.
Yeah.
That's why I gave you the void point. Yeah, Nyoki's there. He's leaning up against a pillar that's part of the building, and he sees you, and he squints, and he kind of puts his hand up, just
That's
slightly, but then kind of like it falls limp down at his side.
Hello,
okay, Naoki-san?
Naoki?
Hi, wait, hi. Hey, some kid came and grabbed your stuff yesterday?
Was he from the way station?
Yeah.
Was he okay?
Yeah, he was...
Are you okay?
I don't know. It's really hot. And it's hard to concentrate.
Is
Well-
it particularly hot?
No. No, it's not.
I walk up. Are you sure you're feeling all right? And I'll offer a hand up toward his forehead.
He bats your hand away. Just, I'll be fine.
Yoki-san, I do know some about treating if you are feeling overheated or flush or like you have an imbalance within yourself.
Well, could it hurt? I don't think so. Well, we've taken enough from him already. That's right.
I look at Marl with a very confused face.
He seems to be talking to himself. That's not a good sign.
Something that happens to spiritual. I don't understand.
Ayumi, maybe it is alright to check me out. I have another town I have to get to, and I don't know if I can travel like this. By the way, the roads.
Robes.
We were just on a road that was not good for traveling.
Yes, the roads are not good for traveling. You shouldn't be on them.
Well,
Right.
Naoki-san, I think you should sit down and let us see what we can do for you.
All right, well, let's come on inside.
Okay.
All right, you go back into the house.
Yep.
Yep, it's a dark, empty space. Smells of dust and damp wood.
This is
Inside
the abandoned house.
this is the abandoned house. Once you walk in, the sound of the river and the street kind of like go away.
Okay, I sit down. I pull out a few candles. I light them up,
Okay.
and then I sit him down to try to do an examination.
The candles flicker out.
Try to light them again.
Okay. They're lit.
Okay, and then I sit down to look at him.
They flicker out.
I think perhaps we should leave this building.
Did you experience anything strange here last night, Naoki-san?
I have. Strange like what?
Any
Like ghosts.
strange
Like
sights or sounds?
spirits? There was
Yeah. That fire doesn't light. Couldn't get it to light. It's all wet.
Does the name Miyoko mean anything to you?
Nyoko?
Miyoko.
Miyoko. Nope. Nope. Who's that?
He was the former owner of this house.
Well, maybe I need to give her a talking to, 'cause her house made me sick.
Maybe you
Aw.
should stay with us at the way station. Me and Rikyu have decided to stay there for the time being.
Where is the way station?
A little ways down this road to the south of
All right.
goes off to the east, and there's a stable there. Not hard to miss, and perhaps I can treat you better there. Be under our eye.
All right. I'll see you there. He gets up.
You need
I
help.
don't think it's a good
I don't
idea
mind.
to be traveling alone in this state.
I can take him. You want to continue on to the shrine?
Yes, I should be able to handle things alone. If you
I will
can
come
take
back
care of Naoki-san.
momentarily once I get Naoki situated.
All right, you two head on over to the way station. And Marl, do you continue on to the shrine?
Yes.
All right, you continue on to the shrine. Here's the abandoned house, by the way, and the shrine is pretty near there. This is the shrine.
Yep, just across the way.
So, Daizo, the priest, is there cleaning the shrine.
Good morning, Daizo-san.
Good morning. Where's your friend?
Which friend? I mean, I've been traveling with several people.
The one you were with yesterday. The man with he had a beard.
Yes, Bashar.
Yes.
He's taking care of a separate matter at the moment.
Well, the boy came. Man, I forgot his name already.
Kyo.
Kyo, that's right. Kyo and Sora. The boy, Kyo, came back to the village yesterday, but without you. I was worried, but he said you were okay.
Yes. We took the long way around.
I see. Well, pardon me, I had my whistle there. I would like to thank you for bringing him back.
You're welcome.
I guess this means I will give you access to the shrine, and we can collaborate on what is going on with the imbalance of the kami here.
All right. That sounds amenable. What information can you offer? Things you've tried? Things you've sensed?
I have been deep in prayer, and I have been using incense. I am not a Shugenja, so I cannot invoke the kami directly, and I have been unable to determine the cause of the kami's agitation, and I have been trying to do purification rituals.
Let me see. Purification rituals. What might I have?
Yes, purification rituals. Rite of cleansing.
Rite of cleansing, yeah, that would be a possibility.
I used to get advice from my dear departed friend Kokoro. I think she's still here with us, though.
Kokoro, you say?
Yes. One night, at the shrine, I saw a ghost here. I'm sure it was my friend Kokoro. She is quite wise and would never abandon the village in our time of need.
How interesting that you should mention that name. Just this morning I was in the plum grove. I as I was offering a cup of sake, a child came up to me and said that the tree was Granny Kokoro.
Yes, we've devoted that tree to her spirit. She would always watch the plum groves, and the kids would come to her for stories. But she has since passed earlier this year, and we all miss her deeply. Perhaps the village wouldn't be in such dire straits if she was still with us. You are a Shugenja, are you not?
Yes, I am.
But do you speak with the kami?
Not exactly. I am able to talk to my ancestors.
I see. I see. Well, unfortunately, this isn't an ancestor imbalance. It is a water kami imbalance. If only you could commune with the spirit of the river, perhaps you could find out what they would demand of us.
Yeah, I don't have anything that lets me just talk to the kami.
You don't have commune with kami as a ritual?
No, my only ritual is divination.
Oh no.
So my thoughts were basically that I might be able to like meditate here on what the situation is just in order to get an idea of what would help.
Okay. All right. So you're going to just are you doing a divination ritual, or you just what are you doing?
Well, the divination ritual is really just something that lets me give somebody an extra kept die set to opportunity with strife.
Okay. All right. You can meditate with the priest, and he will allow you to do so. We will move on to the way station. Way station. You make it to the way station with Daizo. Daizo's a bit slow, but he's not gonna fall over or anything like that.
Daizo?
Not Daizo. Daizo's
No,
the
it's Daizo now.
Naoki.
Naoki. Naoki's not gonna fall over or anything like that. He's keeps a steady pace. He's just a little slow.
Does he seem like he's gotten any better after we got away from the house, or is he basically the same?
He's basically the same.
Okay. Then once we get to the way station, or as we're getting closer to the way station, as long as I have like good light to see him with, I'm gonna try to do like a diagnosis of see if there's any symptoms that I can see, any visual symptoms that I can see that would lead me to believe that there is this particular illness that might cause me.
It's hard to check at this point. You'd have to do more like you'd really
Thorough
have to do something to understand what disease it is. Like check pulses, or make him look at his eyes, whatever. What things that medical people do.
Yeah, I guess.
Put that piece of wood in his mouth, and that you need to do that.
Depressor. Okay.
Yeah.
I got some depressors. That's good.
You need to put the 2 fingers in and tell him to cough.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely gonna do that part.
All the
Yeah,
doctory
those
things.
fingers get.
Well, where are you going to put the 2 fingers exactly?
Don't worry about that part. We'll fade to black when that happens.
I don't know. Did doctors do that? I've never been to a doctor in my life. Healthcare's too expensive in the United States.
Yeah, the good doctors do.
Yeah. I just think that you confused 2 different
Procedures.
procedures there. One is where they cup them and they tell you to cough, and the other is they reach up inside you and feel for stuff.
Well, they could feel for stuff and still ask you to cough. See how good that sphincter's working. You know what I mean? How many?
I suppose, or he could just give you a reach around with the cup. And
I mean,
while
if
doing
they're
that-
not doing the reach around with the cup, are they really trying? Are they really your
I-
doctor?
I'm happy y'all have
You have an
decided.
intimate enough relationship to call them your doctor?
I'm happy y'all have decided to really dissect my joke.
You're
Like, really get in there.
Is this a primary care
Get
physician? or
really
is this a
far
specialist?
in there.
Dig in with 2 fingers.
We're getting deep.
Also, at your age now, Corey, it is time for you to go have the particular procedure.
Exactly. Both, actually, probably both.
Yeah,
wanna know
he's
that there's a
getting
hernia
up
around.
there.
I'm not calling him old. He's younger than me. I'm just saying it's time.
Oh my god.
See a doctor, man. See a doctor.
Great.
You
Quite
know,
the segue we've got there.
I
I'm
gotta
proud
say-
of all of this that we've said now.
being a YouTube being on YouTube with AdSense and enabling ads, even if you don't enable ads, they'll put ads on your videos anyways. Let's I do not feel bad since this video is not monetized. I do not feel bad making it very advertiser unfriendly.
Yeah, bug 'em. Someone
Hey.
wouldn't advertise on this channel. Come on. Come on.
Yeah.
We're lovable.
Like somebody who's reminding you to get regular checkups.
Exactly. Come on.
All right,
Pfizer, where's our payout? Come on.
you make it to the way station, and you
Kaiser
see the
Permanente.
kid Rin there. He's got quite a shiner.
What? He's injured?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Naoki did it.
I look at him and go, "Are you okay?"
I'm sorry. They took your stuff.
Who took what? Who
I don't
took
know.
what?
Some bandits came and took your stuff. I tried to stop them, and they beat me up.
Oh, I am so sorry. Riku may
They didn't
have-
take everything. I have your stuff. They didn't take your stuff for some reason.
Good. I look. I
Did they not give him any food? Because they were supposed to give him food too. This is a reminder for Corey. I don't know if he remembered that. part. They were told about him.
Yes.
I look very worried for a moment, and then slowly kind of blink and look over at Naoki, look over at the kid, and
You didn't come back last.
realize the situation I'm in and go, I'm glad that they left my belongings because now I can use my medical kit to take a look at that shiner of yours and see if we can't apply some poultice to reduce the swelling. One moment, I walk over to my kit.
When you didn't come back last night, I thought you wouldn't come back at all, or maybe you died, or I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I apologize if we gave you a fright. We simply were sidetracked on our attempt to hunt and was unable to procure enough food, but luckily we were able to find some individuals who offered to help.
Bandits took Rikyo's stuff.
Do you know what they look like?
Yeah, he gives you a description of some of the bandits that were from the bandit camp last night.
Did anyone get seriously hurt in the exchange?
Excuse me?
Was anyone seriously injured in the exchange?
Yeah, they hurt me.
Yes.
They beat
yes,
me
of
up.
course. Come. Let me I have some poultice here that'll help numb the pain and reduce the swelling.
First I lose this ring, and now I lose Rikyo's stuff. I'm the worst stable hand ever.
Trust me, child. We will stand stronger and grow closer together as a result of these trials and tribulations. Just hold still. One moment. I'm gonna give a
Cue 70s porn music.
medicine I guess medicine air to try to provide some where
So he has a light wound.
and it's a medicine air check to provide healing, right?
It is lightly wounded. I don't know. Crystal has my book.
Crystal, how could you?
She was almost going to deny it. Wounded, lightly wounded. TN4 water check.
Water.
Yep.
I guess it's one higher because of the imbalance.
No, it just says TN4 water check.
Okay.
But thanks for reminding me of the imbalance. TN5 water check.
Oh, so this is gonna be super hard.
Well,
good
I don't know.
news-
Are they unbalanced this far out?
Yes, it's in the village.
Good news is I have an advantage that will help. Bad news is it's not going to be that helpful because I can only keep 2 dice. So here's. Okay, I will re-roll the blank and the opportunity and hope to Christ that I get some other good stuff, or hope to Rogugani Christ. Nakatokai.
Nakatokai, baby. There, now
I
you
will
got.
keep the 2 exploders.
Now you need 3 more successes.
Yes, out of this somehow. Okay,
There's
no.
opportunities.
I will. I'll keep both those opportunities. And let me look up the water opportunity.
You can remove 2 strife from yourself.
And 1 fatigue from yourself.
I will remove 2 strife, and then I will also perform the task efficiently, completing it more quickly or saving supplies.
Okay. You failed, so it don't work.
But I
Well-
don't waste the supplies.
Yeah.
Yeah, not waste supplies.
All right. You're like,
Oh,
just hold still there. It should heal now.
Yeah.
You think it does.
Just rub some junk into his face.
You're like,
that'll make it soothe.
Horse manure
Yeah.
cures everything.
Perfect for wounds
Windex.
such as yours. It's really burning my eyeball. Don't worry, it's perfect. That tells you that it's working.
Take
It's setting in.
Take a Sudafed. I got a broken bone. Sudafed.
It'll put you right to bed. I think that's something else.
Like, and the doctors.
do you wanna check out Naoki?
Yeah, I'll check out Naoki next. But I'm gonna try to diagnose Naoki. I don't know what is wrong with him, so I'm gonna try diagnosing first.
All right. That'll be a little. What's the?
Analyze air, right? That's what
Yeah,
I'm
that'll
assuming.
work. Yeah, analyze air.
Trying to just figure out what the fuck is wrong with this guy. Okay, I'll keep the explosive success and the success and the opportunity
It's
without
three.
strife.
You need 3. TN3.
Okay, well I have 2 right now. Let's see if I can get a third. Okay, I got a third. So 3 and an opportunity.
Excellent. Why 3 and an opportunity?
Because I got an explosive success. And I kept an opportunity without strife.
But you can only keep 3.
Yeah, so I kept the explosive success, and the opportunity without strife.
Oh yeah.
And then
Okay. Yeah, I see. I
exploded
got it. And
to
then you get the exploder. Yeah. You're right. Okay. And what are you spending your opportunity on?
Well, I was gonna say the scholar one, learn something about the character, but then I continued reading, and it says who created or used the item you are studying, which is not as helpful. Unless I'm like I learn about his mom, like his parents.
I'll give you extra information about the thing that, yeah.
Actually, learn the demeanor and current strife of another character in the scene. Maybe that would be good for figuring out what's up with Naoki.
Okay. His demeanor. Where is Naoki? Naoki the Pilgrim. His demeanor is shrewd. And his strife currently is 4. And this is what you learn about him. He has an ailment, but it is not like something that can be cured with like bed rest. It is of supernatural origin.
Hey.
So Naoki has that.
And in
Yeah.
fact, you find on his shoulder a fingerprint that it looks like a bruise, but it's also a fingerprint. It's a fingerprint bruise.
Okay. I will give him. He said he's feeling.
He's basically a little disoriented and has less energy.
So is he kind of like exhausted? He's like fatigued.
Yeah, he is exhausted. He has the exhausted condition, yeah.
I give him a little bit of medicinal herbs. And
Okay.
I maybe that'll give him a little bit more pep in his step. In
It
the
does.
meantime,
It does give him a little more pep in a step.
I say this should help you in the short term, but there is something wrong. There is an imbalance within you, an imbalance perhaps in.
Oh no! Did I contract what the village has? Do I have river imbalance in my body? Does that affect my
No.
blood? Are the rice fields in my insides keep being dry while my millet fields are being drowned? I'm not sure what this is.
I don't know so much that it has something to do with the same imbalance that the village is undergoing. Perhaps there is some connection, but there is a strange mark here on your shoulder that does worry me and makes me think perhaps this spiritual imbalance is something more.
Yeah, I have a
And
weird
just
mark.
what
He like looks, but he can't see it because it's like on the
Yeah,
back of his shoulder, and he keeps.
push on it. I push on the bruise to see if he reacts like a bruise.
No,
Doesn't.
no.
I go, well, this is very strange indeed. Trust me now, there is a mark here, but it is not something that I have seen. It is like a bruise, but a bruise that is darker and.
Rin says,
I don't
"Yep,
know.
that's a bruise, all right." Well, I guess I
Perhaps you
laid
might
on
want
something
to,
wrong. I don't know. There was really nothing in that.
Perhaps you
in
might
that
want to
house.
meditate on this a bit and consider what might be wronging this place. Maybe there is a spirit trying to call out to you for assistance. I don't know. I'm not a very spiritual person, but I imagine that there is something.
Yeah, you don't look like a Shugenja. Maybe we should go talk to your Shugenja friend. He gets up and he
Oh.
starts walking down the road. I'm gonna go find him. What was his name? Rikyu. That's right. I'm gonna talk to Rikyu.
Perhaps I will join you. Would you like to come with us? I turn and look at the boy.
He's
Jinichi. Would you like to join us? I don't want you to be
his name?
caught in the middle of anything or caught alone next time.
Yeah, his name isn't Rin. His name is Kenichi. Rin was his mother.
Yeah.
Man, I've been doing this all wrong.
Oh, Rin was the one of the samurai. Shinichi is him, and Otoha was his mother.
Right. Rin was the person who burned down the way station.
Yes.
I need to read better. Shinichi. Do I have an icon for Shinichi? I do not. Well, I don't have an icon for Shinichi.
Okay.
I didn't think he was going to be that important, but he is.
We made good friends with him, and that means he will be with us forever.
We're the party that likes to make good friends with NPCs.
We're just gonna keep him now. He is now us. He's now a part of us. He's one with us.
All right, you head on back to the bridge. There's a guy on the bridge with some wood trying to repair the bridge. Naoki says, maybe we should go use the other bridge.
Perhaps so.
Yeah,
either
like
way,
why
it
did
is-
you even head to that one?
It is straight across and through perhaps the market district, and then we might be near where they were supposed to be going.
Right, right. So you guys come up this way. So let's go to Bashar and Rikyu. What are you guys doing? After you leave the headman's house, where are you headed off to?
Well, let's see. My intention for Bashar was that after, after parting ways with, what was it, Setsuo, he would go try to find Marl and Ayumi, expecting Rikyu to be in tow as well.
My my plan would have been, I almost went into the voice, but I don't need to at the moment. My plan actually would have been to go to the abandoned house because the pilgrim kid was there and we hadn't messed with him in a while. We need to check up on him.
Well,
The
he ain't
kid-
exactly a kid.
Well, he's not us. We're awesome. He's not. That's why we had to escort him. If he was awesome, he wouldn't have needed us. So, yeah, my thought was to go to a pilgrim house because I don't need to go to the way station because as far as I know, the same people that picked up my stuff from the way station also dropped off food for the stable hand like I asked, and the stable hand kid's fine and knows what's going on. So, my plan was headed to the abandoned house.
All right. So you're both you both come to this bridge, where the bridge you usually take, and it's broke. And there's a guy fixing the bridge.
Like grumbling to himself, son of a bitch. People don't pay attention to where they're walking.
Wasn't there another bridge, Bashar remarks to Rikyu? Perhaps we can cross that one while this one is out of service.
Maybe. I walk over to the man fixing the bridge.
Yeah.
Do you need some help? And I start like picking up lumber and helping him put the bridge together.
Oh.
I'll ask him for advice though, because I don't actually know how to do it. I can I
Never
have a
done
general
labor
idea
in your
of
life.
what a bridge looks like.
All right.
Well, I've never built a bridge. To be fair, in real life, I've done plenty of labor, but I've still never built a bridge.
I'm just grumbling as an old man, like old curmudgeon man who's mad that his bridge is broken. Yeah.
Oh, you're the old guy now? Okay.
Who says
Bridge building.
that the PCs can't contribute into playing as an NPC?
Bridge building can't be tough. You just take wood, you put it over water. You want to make it curvy, make a curvy piece of wood, right?
Pretty much, yeah. It's got to be really simple. I mean, NPCs
Well,
can do it.
I imagine they just like hover there, right? Because I've played a lot of Minecraft. You just like get voxels of wood and then stuff them in the air.
I played video games where as you walk across like empty gaps, like bridges just build themselves, like pieces fly in
Well,
before
true, yeah,
you.
I just have to hold the Y button and the bridge will build itself. right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like the railroad track in Wallace and Gromit.
Oh, dude, Wallace and Gromit.
All right, you start building a bridge. The guy's like, "Hey, yeah, thanks a lot."
No problem.
Bashir, what you doing?
Bashar is a little baffled that Rikyu went out of his way to help the man, but kind of shrugs his shoulders a bit.
I
It's
mean,
like,
you're a
well, might
noble.
as well make myself useful, and goes and assists.
Wow, the
Like,
noble is gonna
Like he
go
doesn't want to split the party.
build the bridge. Okay.
Noblesse oblige.
All right. Ayumi and Naoki and Shinichi are in the marketplace. Naoki starts asking around, seeing if anybody has seen them. Nobody has seen them. So
Yeah, well, he's like coked up right now, so
he is.
I got a lot of business ideas. So many business ideas.
So he says we should go to the headman's house. You go up to see the headman. He says that they were here a couple minutes ago, but they left. To go see. He has no idea where they went off to. They just left a couple minutes ago. Towards the bridge.
They went that way.
Well, I guess maybe they don't know the bridge is out. Maybe they're being stopped. We should go back to the bridges and see if we can find them there. Maybe we can cut them off before they get across.
All right. Y'all go to the bridge, and you see them working on the bridge.
Didn't I pay for this bridge to be? Is my- did I finance my own fellows working? Bridge?
You know, to be fair, I did that for you last game.
That's true. And you paid a lot more than I did. I bought you for a boo. Fractions of a boo, really. Different types of work, though, I guess.
So you see Naoki. You hear Naoki first. Hello, hail.
Bashar will look up and greet to Naoki. You've been keeping yourself out of trouble, have you?
I have not. Apparently.
I will take that as a yes.
I do not want to say what happened. Not in public.
Yes.
I give you a nod and I continue working because I don't know anything's wrong.
Ryu.
Hey, yeah.
We need your help.
Oh. I put my load down and, kind of bow to the man that was working on the bridge and walk over to you. What's wrong?
Naoki spent the evening last night at the abandoned house we were all going to be staying in.
Yeah, okay. That's
And he seems to have experienced some sort of
Don't say it.
change.
There's. I'm
Perhaps-
totally.
perhaps-
Nothing's wrong.
Perhaps we should speak more about this.
like his voice got deeper.
Oh,
Hair
and
came
also
in.
someone took your stuff and punched Shinichi-san.
Hi, Shinichi's there, and he's like, I'm
Giant
glad
whelp.
that you're okay.
You got
like
punched?
stinging red, weeping now, and infected. Like
It's not infected. It just didn't heal.
What happened?
He's got
Why
a
would you
bandage
be
over
punched?
his eye. He says, yeah, some guys came and they stole your stuff. Wait, you have your stuff. Did you
This
find
stuff.
those guys and get your stuff back? What happened?
They were supposed to bring you food and pick up our things from the way station. They attacked you?
They were bandits.
They weren't supposed to do that though.
Shinichi, did you?
I will take care of it. You will be avenged. Do you
think
have any wounds other than the eye?
No, I'm okay.
All right, then they each get a black eye. I'll put that on my list.
Right, justice. So perhaps you could go and speak with Naoki-san. If you need, I can stay here and take your place at the bridge. If you need.
That's fine with me.
If you
I'll
could
have a
lend
look.
a hand, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just taking his instructions.
The guy says, no. She stays off that bridge. She stays right where she is.
Well,
It's not that heavy.
looks like I'll just direct you fellows to.
Naoki says,
nice-
let's talk by the hen house.
Yeah.
The chickens are loud.
Interrupt the sound.
To the hen house.
Very, very good work, Bashar. You're noble indeed.
Like Bashar just like kind of like shrugs
Bunch
and
of
like
workers.
continues working. It's like, ugh.
I just imagine him standing in the water, full armor on, with a bunch of planks of wood, while the guy stands on the bridge and like starts putting the planks in place.
You know, he might want his armor with the Kamial going crazy. Things might be attacking him in the water. So.
That's true, but that's just the. I just see him like, what am I even doing here? Like, what did
What
I
is my
sign
life
up for?
right now?
Yeah, exactly. Like a complete fish out of water, literally.
Fish out of
Bridge
water.
builders, a magical connection.
Yeah, he's becoming. Yeah, by the end of this, y'all are like joking and having fun, and like it's a Clint Eastwood movie where foreigner came to his lands and they finally got together and understood each other by the end of it, shooting pistols and drinking whiskey. you know the kind of movie I'm talking about. That's
And at the very end of the
Shanghai
movie was the gay
Nights?
marriage. What's going on
yeah.
now?
And then they just have like hardcore. Never mind.
I don't know
Always
what
gotta
you're
take that extra
inserting,
step.
but toss that shit into the river.
I was gonna say hardcore labor. You know what I mean? They were just, like putting a lot of work in.
Yeah, that's totally what
I mean,
you
you
were gonna
already
say.
tossed yourself into the river, so I don't know how much further I can take that out.
Just saying.
All right. While in some
Hardcore exploitation, labor exploitation.
While in some villages, inhabitants each keep a chicken or two around their home, Twin Blessings Village has a communal hen house, albeit a small one. The villagers close to the square wooden coop each night to protect the fowl from foxes. Chickens lay eggs, blah blah blah. It's a hen house, all right. There is an aged but fiery-tempered rooster among them. There's a hen house, all right.
Roll initiative.
They're actually cockatrice.
Oh, I was just gonna say, the fiery rooster decides to start henpecking you to
Yeah.
establish order.
It does not hurt. It does
Right.
not bleed, but it stings a little bit.
I look at the kid or the guy's wound. So would it be theology to understand what's going on with him since I was already told about it?
Sure, you can use theology. I'll allow that.
You mean for
I'll allow
the
it.
pilgrim Naoki or for
Yeah.
the kid with the black eye?
Malky, not the kid with the black eye got punched. I understand that.
Yeah,
fine.
I know.
But you could
Obviously, I'm looking at
contemplate
the finger bruise wound.
it. You could also.
I mean,
could
you
also
said
just
kid.
contemplate the morality of being punched by bandits. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean.
There's a spiritual conundrum
I
there.
feel like you're just being silly. All right. So I want to recall from memory all of my deep knowledge about Kami, I guess, and why they might be making him sick. I already know they're out of balance here. So that's going to be an Earth stance, I believe,
Okay.
and that's Earth theology
TN3.
TN3. Okay, and here we go.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's all successes.
Oh, it's also a strafey, but only 2 strafe, because I can take the success with no strife, 1 with strife, and the explodey with strife. Because why not? Actually, can I explode it before I decide what I take, or does
No.
that happen after? Okay.
You have to pick your initial 3
All right,
or
I
less.
Just want to be clear. Then I'll go ahead and roll that extra. Let's see, it's a black die. And an opportunity. Oh, that's nice. All right, so 3 successes and an opportunity and 2 strife.
Okay.
Let me look at Earth opportunities. I would also like to suddenly recall an important piece of information not directly related to the task.
Not directly related to the task. Okay. He is afflicted in his fire. It is a supernatural curse.
I don't think I have a spell prepared for that today. Fairly certain I do not.
Recalling a piece of information not directly related to the task, Shinichi's missing a ring.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay. That is interesting because the other kid was searching for his ring.
That is the same guy. That's the same kid.
Oh, Shinichi. Yeah, I already knew that.
You're just remembering. Oh, right. We're looking for a ring.
It's a piece of
okay.
information not related to the task.
Well, I hadn't actually forgotten that, but oh well. Thanks.
I don't know.
It says not directly related, but I assume it would be somewhat related. Not just. Also, this morning you had eggs. I did have eggs.
Those were good eggs.
The abandoned house was once owned by Miyoko, the ex-magistrate of this village.
Yep, knew that. All right, never mind. If you're just going to tell me stuff I already know, then it's not helping any. I have that in my notes, so if you're going to tell me stuff I already know, that's cool, I guess. But all right, so don't worry about it. Opportunities, crap. So I know that he has that. Let me look at Path to Inner Peace and see if there's an opportunity thing maybe that I could do to help with a spiritual imbalance.
Spiritual imbalances can be rectified by a rite of cleansing.
Yep, Path to Inner Peace
the
does
only
not
way?
remove that. I was just looking it up.
You have to be
Okay.
in a sanctified place too.
How do I know what rights I have? Is that a thing?
It's rituals.
It's a
the
ritual, yeah.
rituals. Yeah.
A right and ritual are the same thing. How do I know if I have a right? Where on my character would that even be?
Under
Where your
rituals.
techniques are, where your invocations would be, would also be where
Um,
rituals are.
It's
I don't know
on
where that is.
techniques. It says techniques.
Oh, okay, techniques. Got
And then
it. That's
those have different technique types, and the technique type you're looking for is rituals.
Okay. Let's see, invocations, rituals. I don't have cleansing. I have commune with spirits, although that might still kind of help. So I guess
It
I'll
would
try
help
to
with
do that.
something else.
You could try to hunt down what cursed him.
I'm going to. Well, you said this happened in the house, right? The abandoned house.
I'm not sure.
No, I'm asking him.
Oh,
I mean,
He says,
you weren't there.
I was there, but I was many places in this town yesterday.
Ah,
But I slept there last night.
and you were fine before.
Yes.
So I'm thinking we'll check the abandoned house first, and I'll see if I can be with the spirits there.
Okay.
All right. I will go to the man building the bridge and say, unfortunately, I have things I must attend to. I cannot help you further today.
He says,
I
so,
wish you the best of luck.
you've been very kind. Thank you.
you
He'll-
and
he'll bow
Bashar
very
seem
low.
like you have this underhand.
Just leave Bashar here.
Well, he doesn't want me to be on the bridge, so I can't help. I'm just standing here pointing out, like, directing
She's the one who
them.
broke the bridge.
You broke the bridge?
About that. Well, I mean, you make it seem so permanent, like I was attacking them. They simply were in a hurry across the bridge and didn't notice that they were very loose planks. Marl was there too. Let's just use the other bridge, okay? and start walking away.
Oh, that's great.
So Bashar, like seeing the rest of the group like going, he's going to pat the bridge builder on the back, and make his way with the rest of the group. He's like, I hope
Okay.
I helped enough.
He's actually hanging a kick me sign on the bridge builder.
Hanging a kick me sign on the bridge.
But in Arabic.
So everybody's going to take this bridge here.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that's fine.
here.
The one just to the north.
Summon the bridge kami. Make them fix the bridge.
Yes.
Does that work? I don't know.
You probably could. There probably is a spell to like repair bridges or something, like repair.
I did not prepare that for some reason today. Man, I should have known.
I know I should have prepared the spell the kami work for you.
While we have this little segue, traditionally in Elphivor, Shugenja are their primary role is priest, right? But they're priests to nature spirits for the most part. So they tend to be the ones who like come and bless the fields and make sure that babies are born in the right auspices and that kind of stuff. That's the kind of typical role of a Shugenja.
Yeah, that's what you really want me to do, walk up. Hi, can I check out, make sure your baby's coming out all right? No, you need to leave.
I want to make sure.
I just want to have a look.
Full, but that the stars above and that the wind was blowing in the right direction. What kind of ventilation you got in your house? Or you mind if I take a look around and just put my hands literally into every single basket that you got in your house? I'm just curious.
The baby sees,
and yes, my hands are sticky, but don't worry about it. I will get those stickiness out.
The baby sees Riku's scary mask and slides right back in.
Yeah.
And then you get 2 more weeks of winter.
Yeah. Now we got 2 more weeks. Now I've assured that the crops will come on time. Yeah. How you do it.
All right.
All right.
we go to the abandoned
That's the
house.
traditional role of Shugenja. So this is like exactly the stuff you're doing right now is like exactly the traditional stuff that y'all are supposed to be doing. Spirit stuff.
So, y'all are go across the bridge to the other side. Are you going straight to the abandoned house? Or are you going to stop and get Marl at the shrine?
I don't know. She's at the shrine. Nobody told me that.
Oh, I will say Marl is she's
I mean,
still at the-
I told you guys what I was gonna do this morning.
Yeah, we should go and check on Marl. I left her there and told her I would return to check on her after I saw to Naoki-san.
Well, you should probably go ahead and get her if you can. I certainly
Yeah,
couldn't hurt to have an extra Shugenja about.
Do you want me to do
Well,
like a
I'll scurry off.
meditation or
She's not
theology
very
check?
far. I'll meet you at the abandoned house.
Daiso meditates there all the time. It does not help. The meditation is kind of a dead end. Because that's all Daiso has been doing is meditating and such like that. So, okay, Ayumi, you go to the shrine. Marl is in there meditating with a priest.
Meditating with the priest.
I very quietly will take a look around to see what the hell's going on without trying to like overtly interrupt them.
They're definitely meditating. Marl, you know that Ayumi is there. Daiso will stop meditating and he'll get up. We'll say,
I will too.
I kind of like stand up
Hello?
real still, like a kid who just got caught with his hand in the cookie jar.
hello?
Ohio. I'm here to check on Marl. I just wanted to make sure everything was all right.
Oh, yes, Marl's right here. We have been meditating at the shrine, hoping that we could gain some inspiration that would help us solve the problem of the water kami.
Unfortunately, I haven't been able to find out any new information yet.
If you can if you have ancestor magic and can commune with the ancestors, perhaps you can summon the spirit of Kokoro. And she could tell us.
Wait, you can speak to...
That is where my power comes from. But
Well, you may be a very useful individual to know here in town. There seems to be a lot of strange happenings going on with the dead.
Rikyu, I know you have some...
Rikyu's not there. It's just
Oh,
Ayumi.
I thought everybody came.
Oh, just me.
Perhaps Rikyu would be able to help better than I can.
You might be able to help Naoki better than he might be able to. Perhaps you should go. Daizu-san. Do you mind if we go in conference with an associate of ours?
Well, we haven't been able to do much here.
Well, I bid you good day, and we'll see what we can't do to rectify the situation.
Okay. You guys go back to the abandoned house, but Riku, Bashir.
Bashar.
Basher.
I think you actually had it right, and then you screwed it
Basher.
up.
Yeah, I know.
Basher.
It's a Wingardium
Gnocchi.
Leviosa, not
Gnocchi?
Leviosa.
He sounds delicious.
You walk into the abandoned house. And he's like, yes, this is where I was staying. The kid Shinichi came by and took your stuff. Yep.
I asked him to. All right.
And
Where did you sleep?
I slept right over there. I tried to light the fire, but the wood was wet.
I go to where he points. Is his bedding still there? I mean, I see like the pillow and the.
No, he's
blanket or
packed it
whatever.
all up. I was packing up to leave, but I got really tired.
All right. Well, I'll have a look, and I'll just sit down where he pointed, and go into a deep like meditation, and let me read over how that works because I don't know. It's my first time.
In the
All right, it says-
meantime... Oh, okay.
It says do it in downtime, but in this case, it makes sense to do it in the story.
Yes, it's
Appeal to nearby spirits. It doesn't really give a description of how I do it, so I guess I'll just make it up. That's all right.
it's a downtime action. A downtime action is basically any action that does not happen within a conflict.
Okay. So I sit down and I look around and I go through my pack and I start like putting some candles down. And I draw some marks on the floor of the the 5 elements. Sorry, here's a void. And light the candles, and then I just go to like a deep meditation, and then after a moment, I will pull out my really ornate dagger that looks more Western than appropriate to Rokugan, and I make a long cut along my arm. Oh, is that bad? Would that be bad?
Yeah, blood magic is very, very bad. Though your priests do it often.
Okay. See, that's what I thought. So, okay. So I would know not to do that. I know that would screw it up. So I will not do that. I pull out the dagger and I mark on the floor with it as I begin to meditate, and I just begin making cuts into the floor.
Okay.
And I will make my ritual roll, which
you have to choose an element.
TN1 theology check using air, earth, fire, water, or void. That's all it says. So I think I will go with.
Let me explain.
Yes.
Air will allow you to talk to the air kami, earth to the earth kami, water to the water kami, fire to the fire kami. There are no void kami. Void will allow you to speak with ancestor spirits, ghosts.
Goats?
Yes. Bah!
Yes.
What did you actually say?
Ghosts.
Ghosts. Not
I
goats.
heard goats. I was honestly heard it, and I was like, "What? Bring
So-
a goat."
Basically, miscellaneous. If it's not covered by one of the elements, void is what you want to do.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Then, no one actually told me. I know that Ayumi found out, or somebody found out it was a fire problem, but nobody told me that. I think.
You found out.
Oh, was it me?
Yes, you found out that it was a fire
Never
problem.
mind.
At the
I know it's a
at the
fire
hen
problem.
house, yeah.
I suspect it's a fire problem.
Wait,
For
what are
some
you
reason.
talking about?
That
It
he
was
has a fire issue? That's what you
Yeah,
said,
you
Corey.
said you told him that he had a fire. Didn't you say that? That
Imbalance.
he had a-
Afflicted in the
he had a-
fire.
He had.
Oh
an,
yes, he is
uh,
inflicted. Yes, the infliction is in his fire ring. Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
So
So
That's what's
since I
making
know
him
that-
mopey.
yeah. He knew that. I didn't know that. He knew that.
That's
All
right.
I only have a fire of 2 though, so I'm gonna throw a void on it. Mark off that, and then I'm gonna make my theology check. So fire and raise it by 1 ring. The 1 ring. All right, and that's not bad at all. I can keep 3 of those, right? So I will
Yes.
keep the 2 explodes. And I'm trying to decide if I want that opportunity or the 3rd success there. You know what? I'll keep 3 successes. To the 2 exploders and the success without strife. And then so I have 1 strife for this, and then I'm gonna roll those 2 exploders, which are both white.
Hold on. The TN for this
Mm-hmm.
is 1, right? That's what the ritual says?
I think, yeah, that's what it said, yeah.
Okay. It is increased
Oh.
to a TN 3 for this roll.
Well, I've already got 3, so that's fine. But I'm keeping the 2 exploders, and I'm going to go ahead and explode them.
Are you keeping anything else?
Pew pew.
Yeah, I kept the success without strife.
Oh, okay.
The exploding success, the exploding success with strife.
Okay.
And so I got 1 strife, and I need to explode those 2.
Ooh.
And I got another exploder and an opportunity. That's nice. So let me see what happens there.
Well, there's no strife on it.
And there, wow, that's a lot of success. All right.
Really good
So-
at this.
2 bonuses.
You prepared yourself.
I'm not sure if you get
I rocked
anything
on
for
this one.
bonuses though.
And since it's a fire approach, anything
So-
with strife also adds to the
For
success
3
as well.
successes, you get to do one of the things under commune. For every bonus success, you get to do an extra thing under commune.
In the rule book.
Oh, well, let me look at the queue.
There are
thought that was
there are 3
for
options you can do.
Opportunities.
So he's got
Was that
6
for opportunity? I
successes
thought it
from
was
this
for
roll.
for successes.
All right, so it says I can sense the kami, detect
Yeah.
them, detect all spirits, and use the magic. Blah 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 blah. I can. Kathy, can you stop playing the light, please? All right.
For a success, you can do one of the things. You can spend your opportunity, as many opportunities as you have, to do an additional one of those things.
Is it opportunity, not
yeah.
extra successes?
So you can do 2 of the things.
Okay. All right, so the kami deliver a small amount of the element in question. Well, I don't want anybody delivering fire to me. That sounds bad. I sense them. I can learn 1 fact the spirits know about the area. Oh, well, there you go. I want to learn. Oh, I want to sense them. I want to be like, oh, okay, there they are, and then I want them to tell me what is the biggest thing that is imbalancing the spirits in this area.
All right. The fire kami, you reach out with your senses to sense the fire kami. And there are scant few fire kami in this room. It's as if it is like they have been vacated. They either left this area or they were pushed out.
Yeah, he can sense the fire kami out to 4
So I
range
sense
bands.
that they aren't there. Basically, is that what you're saying?
Yes, mostly. I mean, there are scant few. There's a little bit of them.
All right, whichever ones are there, I would like to then learn what is driving them out. What's the imbalancer? Say, oh, it's a Yumi. Ah, I knew it.
Yeah, that would be
A
it.
Yumi, a bow? You mean a Yori?
Do what?
You mean a Yori, a ghost, right?
A Yumi, me.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
a
I meant
Yumi.
Tarek. Tarek
Oh.
did it. That was the joke.
A Yumi, not. I
Not
thought you
a
said
space Yumi. No. I don't even know what that would be.
a Yumi is a bow.
Oh, yeah, that is. That's right. Yeah.
So a Yumi.
It's He chose the name. I don't know.
Ayumi doesn't mean that.
They let you know that there is something here that is pushing them out. There is a creature of cold pushing us away.
Can I get a direction at least out of them as for to where the creature is?
Here.
Like here in the house?
Here.
Okay. Creature of cold. That's got to be. It could be air or water. I look over.
What do you
Marl's
think
not
it
here
is?
yet. We're gonna wait for Marl to arrive before we do anything else. I said.
Marl walks in the door
for sure.
right now.
Oh, well then. Speak of the devil, and Marl appears.
Oh.
It's a joke.
I-
You're fine.
I heard that the problem has been diagnosed
Well,
with
yes, there is
Naoki-san.
Well, I don't know how you heard it. I just now did that. That's amazing.
Well, Ayumi said that somebody had figured out what was wrong with him.
His fire was imbalanced, and I came here to find out if it happened while he was asleep, and this is where he slept. And I've looked at the spirits here, and the fire spirits here have been driven out by a creature of cold that is somewhere here. So I was thinking maybe air or water. What do you think?
In this building?
Just all I'm told is here. Probably. I don't know.
Do air
I mean,
spirits...
I slept in the village, and I don't have an imbalance, but I didn't sleep in the building.
Well, it's almost certainly a problem with the water kami.
Do water kami curse people?
It's possible. They're imbalanced. Kami do things that are odd when they're imbalanced. They don't.
Would it have afflicted all of the villagers?
Maybe there are more that are afflicted. We don't know. I haven't been going door to door to say who feels good today. But we can,
Well,
if you'd like.
There are things that are breaking down within the village, but
Well, the bridge over the water broke down.
is there anything going on in this? When we were here earlier, I tried to light candles. The candles kept going out.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, I lit candles, and you didn't tell me they went out. Did they stay open?
Oh yeah, you
Did they stay
don't.
up?
They went out as you were
yes.
chanting. The candles do go out, but
Okay.
then as you finish your actually, as this is what happens with the candles, as you are doing your communing and dragging your dagger through, the candles flicker down and out, and smoke rises from them. But as you dig deeper with your dagger, the bright little flames come back, and
Like,
those
as
are the
you call the
flames.
fire spirits.
Those are the flames that tell you what's going on.
Okay.
And now those flames just seem to be there.
So then,
Oh.
instead of what I said, I just stare at the flames on the candles, like in disbelief. So instead of saying what I just said, you just see Ayumi is staring at those candles like, how the fuck are those candles?
Oh.
Well, I lit the candles. I don't understand your problem.
They wouldn't stay lit earlier. Ayumi lit them twice, and they went out.
I
What,
was
hers?
speaking to spirits of flame. I'm just saying.
And the fireplace wouldn't light.
Yes, Naoki-san said it was wet,
Would you like me to do it
which
again
is
to try
another
and
hint
summon
to
a
what's the
fire?
problem.
If the fire didn't normally work in this house, is it because there's too much water here?
The water spirit, maybe.
Probably.
There's a
How does this-
creature of cold here.
How does this work?
Magic.
Shinichi
Let
says,
me try again.
I don't feel safe. Can I stay outside?
Yes, most certainly.
Like, but don't
Not alone.
attack anybody.
Take someone with you.
If anything,
I'll go. At least keep him out of trouble.
All right.
sure.
Take
Who
care
is
of your
this
remaining
guy?
fingers.
I hadn't you
Hi,
an
I'm
arrow.
Shinichi. I'm the stable hand.
So Shinichi introduced
Himself to you.
Himself to Bashar. Hello, Shinichi. If you'd like to join me watching over this Naoki, fine by me. I do not mind the company.
I'm
Come on,
just gonna go outside.
outside.
Hey, what happened to your fingers?
A spirit
troll
bit
ate them.
off.
I smile from behind my mask.
I blow out the candles.
Okay.
I go through my pack and I pour a little water in a circle around me. And I begin digging into the floor again with the dagger.
Okay.
As
I
I
look at you as you do that. Again, kind of like, what is happening right now?
This
I
will
begin to just make this
this will
sound
be
and-
TN1.
Okay. It's TN0. It just comes up and attacks me right now. Zoom! Which would be fair. Whatever. I'd expect it. All right, so I'm changing obviously to water stance. If it's TN1, I'm not going to have to spend a void or anything. Hopefully. I say that. Watch me roll absolute junk. All right. Theology 3, water, good to go.
And remember, you do have an auto success.
Yeah, but I haven't failed yet, as far as I
Yeah.
know. So, I got
That's nice.
my TN1, no problem. I'll take the success with opportunity. I will take the regular success, and that's actually I'll take the. I don't want any more strife. I already had a couple today, so
Well,
I'll
you
just
have
take
a
those
water
two.
of 2, so you can keep 2 dice.
Yeah, you don't like
that's
you
what that's why I was deciding between the regular success or the one with the strife because it explodes.
Ah.
I know what you're saying, but I'm choosing these 2 dice. The successful opportunity and the regular success.
All right.
And let's see, water opportunity.
You can pick
Or I use the
2
opportunity
things
for
again.
what I want for a second thing, right? Is that what you said?
Yes. Yes.
I'll do that. So let's see. I want to locate the kami, and then what do I see when I locate the kami before
So
I say
you
the second
sense
thing?
that the kami inside this room, the water kami inside this room, there is a normal amount here for a dry room. That said, the ones in here are quite calm. The ones outside, just outside, you can sense them, you can feel them, and they're roiling. They're angry. But the ones in here seem to be okay.
All right. Then I guess the other thing I would want really is I don't need them to bring me any water. Actually, you know what? Sure, why not? I'll refill my jug.
Okay,
I've got more water.
then that's it. That's all you can do. You sense them, and you got some water.
I'm gonna do this again by the river, but I might want to have someone ready with me because
You might want to go and talk to Daisu.
Who?
Daiso, the town's priest.
Oh yeah,
He's been
okay.
trying to figure out at the shrine right across the way why the water kami are so imbalanced. I didn't have any luck myself, but you seem to be able to talk to the spirits better than I can.
Well, if he can't talk to them, why would I ask him anything?
Well, you might want to
We're both
visit the
looking at the same
shrine.
thing.
Well, I mean, I could just go ask the water kami. I mean, unless you think that would help. I just don't understand your logic yet.
being in a holy place, maybe. I don't know.
Uh,
That
well,
yeah.
I'm in here next to the water, but the water's still too far. If the holy place isn't right next to the water, that's
yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
is.
It's
It's
right
right
at the
on the water.
water's edge.
oh, okay. Well, I haven't been there. That's the part I didn't understand yet. Thank you.
I'm like
So,
pointing to you where it is. It's right there.
okay, I will walk out the building and look.
She says,
Go where she points.
"Are you done? Is Daizo? I'm sorry. Is Naoki okay?"
Well, the imbalance comes from the water, the water kami in the river, and there's a temple along the river that I'm supposed to go to now. Maybe you'll find out something better.
Yeah, it's over there.
Thanks.
It's not a temple. It's just a shrine.
Well, then I'll go to the shrine.
Okay.
I look at Naoki.
Yeah.
So what is it?
What is?
Wait. Did Rikyu not do anything while we left?
I don't know what Rikyu did.
He didn't heal you? Let me see your shoulder. I walk over and
It's
full
gotten
eyes-
a little worse. It's now dark purple and
Marl,
black.
Yes.
you're a healer of some skill.
This isn't just an injury.
You're Shugenja, right? Do a cleansing ritual. That should solve the problem.
Sorry, I didn't get the Shugenja for Dummies book to know that I should have taken cleansing ritual first.
Like
Yeah.
out of character, I don't have that, but it's something that I can meditate on.
Crystal,
Yes.
you do know somebody who does know the cleansing ritual. He told you quite succinctly he knows how to do it. Just recently.
He did. Not me.
Wait. Isn't there a priest in that camp we spent the
You should
night
have never spent
in?
an opportunity to recall that information, sir. Now I feel gypped.
Oh, sorry. No, there was no priest at the Hermitage. The Hermitage used to be the home of a monk, but no longer. But there was somebody else, but I won't say anything more. Howard, Rikyu walks into a small shrine, and there's an old man there.
I bow to the old man.
You
My
smell
name
the
is
sense.
Rikyu.
You smell heavy incense in this area.
And musk cologne.
Okay.
Hello.
I bow to him.
Oh, hello. I am Daizo. I am the local priest here.
My name is Rikyu. A friend of mine, Marl, she says she knows you.
Rikyu.
Yes.
Rikyu of the Harvest Moon Monks.
I have a past, yes. But I am not associated with them now.
Why? What are you doing here?
I have come to aid you. Well, to aid someone else who is sick because of the imbalance from the water, and I indicate the river.
Why should I believe anything you say?
Because, well, perhaps you shouldn't. Perhaps you should judge me on my actions.
You're a monk? You don't
I'm a
look like a
Shugenja.
monk. You're a Shugenja.
I am.
There was one other Shugenja here. She couldn't help me, but I'm
Yeah,
at my
Marl.
wit's end for Shugenja.
Marl, is that the other one?
Ah, yes, Marl. You know Marl?
That's. I literally said that. Did it not come
Oh,
through?
yeah, I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Okay. I'm like, is this on?
He goes, so, you're friends with Marl? Very well. I am in desperate need of Shugenja help. And Marl's ancestor magic is not the correct form of magic.
I can talk to the kami here, and I can hopefully understand what is going on. I know that my friend, did he come with me, by the way? No, right?
No.
Just me?
Just you.
Okay. My friend has an imbalance. The fire is imbalanced in his body, and he is very sick.
Someone has become afflicted.
Yes.
This is the first I've ever heard of this.
Oh. And maybe it's because he slept in the abandoned house. That's where we were told to stay because we weren't welcomed because of my past.
The abandoned house? Just across the way?
That's the one.
I have not felt anything strange. But I will help you if you can help me.
I will do my best.
This is the shrine to the water kami. They are strongest here. If you can commune with them, they might be able to tell you what is going on, what is wrong, and what they need to be appeased.
Very well. Oh, no. I was the guy who actually knows stuff about magic's going to be watching me do my ritual. That's going to be great. But hey, good times. All right. I pull out my pack. I get my now filled bottle of water. And I sit down and I pour a small circle around myself. And I cap it, put it away, pull out my dagger, and begin to dig into the earth directly in front of me as I begin to moan.
All right. What's great is this guy's not a Shigenja.
Oh, yes. I wasn't sure how much he would know, though, like if he had seen it done
He
before.
does, but also, he understands your reputation already. So
that's true, he does. So, okay. All right.
He already thinks you're a weirdo.
Well, he's nailed it. Okay, so here we go. That's theology, water, and here we go. And I will take the success, the exploding success, and an opportunity because why not? And let me explode it.
Oh, by the way, the TN is increased by 2 for the imbalance, but is reduced by 1 because you're at the shrine, so it is a TN2.
Okay. Too late to spin a void, but oh well. Shouldn't you tell me that before I decide whether or not to spin a void?
I should tell you that when you decide what your skill and approach is when I tell you it, and then you can spend a void.
You never do that.
I'm sorry. No one asked me
Alright.
what's the TN though, so it goes both ways. Cuts both ways.
I really feel like you should tell us the TN because you can occasionally just declare there isn't one. All right. Anyway, so I take the exploder because I'm going to have to, and the opportunity, and I will roll a white die. Here we go. Hoping for the best.
Yeah, there you got the best.
Yay! I got another.
It literally
Success to
was
Two
the
opportunity
best.
to success.
All right. Cool. I can talk. I can sense them.
Yes.
I can ask them 2 questions, I guess. The first question being, what
How
has
was your
made you out
day?
of balance?
What has you in a tussle?
Okay.
That-
The answer to the first question is bones. The people here have been throwing bones
In the river? I guess it's the second question.
in the
river?
water, in us.
Mm. I look at the old man and I stop because I guess from his perspective, all I've been doing is sitting there digging into the thing going, "Arr," and I go,
Well, either you get a second question before you.
I clarified. I said in the river, and you said in us. I thought that was it. Do I have
No,
another
no,
question?
no.
Was that part of the first?
Yeah, it's
was
part
that
of the first. Yeah, yeah.
That was an A B for the first question. All right.
Yeah, that was your follow-up question. For the first one.
All right. And for my second question,
It's not like
Um,
it's not like an oracle, which is just like you've already had your question, which was who are you, which is
can you show me an image of the persons that have been dumping bodies?
no, it can't do that.
Okay, well that answers that. All right, so I go as I'm digging in the dirt and go. Someone is dumping bodies probably into the river. I open my eyes and then I look at the man. Daizo.
He says, that's terrible. I don't know who's doing that or why, but that's...
I begin replacing the grass.
What
and
did the
sod.
What did the kami ask to appease them?
Well, it's a good question. It'll require more time.
I thought you were gonna say that where were you 5 minutes ago?
Why can't you speak in my head while I'm meditating?
It's literally what he asked you before you started communing.
That's a good idea. Yeah, actually, oh well, that's fine. I guess I'll just do it again.
Okay, as you do that, we're gonna go back to, because this is downtime actions. Lots of time is passing.
All right.
You guys in the abandoned house, are you doing anything? Are you? What's
Yeah, we start a beatbox dance competition kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like the turtles in the elevator in the Terrible movie.
Exactly.
You see Bashar just like, dancing to some sort of beat while Ayumi's just like beatboxing. And the other two are like, what is wrong with you?
Shinichi is really, really good at freaking dancing. He's like one of those adorable kids that are just like insane dancers, like...
That's awesome. That would be great.
No, seriously,
He's going for it?
Is there anything you're doing in this abandoned house?
I still feel like that's something that has to do with this house. So I'm going to give it another thorough investigation. I feel like I did a good search of this house when we first got here.
You
But
didn't.
now I'm feeling like there's something else unresolved
You
here,
never
so-
did.
Well, I'm going to rectify that now by doing a thorough search
You're
of
thinking
this
of the way station.
I did
You
do a
walked
thorough
in
search
this
of the
house and was like, I'm putting my stuff here and
immediately
looking
wanted
for
to
a
get
different
out
place
of
to stay and left.
Okay, I start
Basically,
searching
yeah.
this place. Very detailed search. I just start going. Now that there's light, I take one of those candles and I search around the entire place.
All right. Let's see what we got here.
In fact, I feel like something bad happened here. So I'm going through with a skullduggery approach to see if there's anything, if I can see anything that's super out of place that
let me
looks
give you a description.
suspicious.
It has raised wood floors. It seems no one has lived here for weeks. Oh, you did find the small fragments of rope buried in the dust. I remember that.
I did, yeah.
There's charred wood in the Aurori. That's it.
There's no, so if I was to search even more, there's nothing else to find.
There's
Is that
the
what you're saying?
Aurori. There's the bits of rope. The place hasn't been used. There's some wood there.
Nothing else out of place. Nothing suspicious.
It's empty.
looking.
This house is an empty house.
I start going into the floorboards and knocking.
It
They're
is
raised.
hollow because it's raised up above
They're
the
all
ground.
raised. Yeah, but that's exactly what I'm looking for. Is there anything that does not sound hollow? Like there is something stuffed underneath the floorboard?
No,
That's what I'm looking
No.
for.
it's all good.
Well, in the meantime, I've taken note that Shinichi has a black eye.
Yes.
And that that I'm obsessive about looking through this place in a way that most people probably wouldn't.
Shinichi will introduce himself to you.
Hello, my name is Marl.
He says, I am Shinichi. I am the stable hand at the way station. What's left of it?
Rin destroyed it.
That's terrible. But I see that you're injured. If I may take a look?
Of course.
So
I
I'll
put some poultice on it. As you see, there's like dirt and rubbed in.
I'm like,
Good.
well,
I put some
hopefully I can heal it immediately.
I put some maggots on there to eat out the rotted flesh. It's a black eye. That's right.
Yeah, I chewed him up too and used it to like fill in the parts around his eyeball. It looked gross. He screamed a lot, but it's gonna do good in the long run, I'm sure.
Why is it turning pink and itchy?
Just let it weep. We're irrigating it.
It's an imbalance of
God,
humors.
I wish we had some Visine in this time.
It's an imbalance of humors. I'm extracting the yellow bile. It's too much of that. It's coming out now. See?
Exactly. I did the right thing. You're gonna be wishing you had less bile.
Yeah,
just in
exactly.
general.
Look.
And that's what I'm doing for you. Next
Do you-
thing
Oh my gosh.
we're gonna drain the bladders, the internal bladders. Like,
Do you know what humors are? Are
yeah. Are you the expertise in? Do you even know what black bile is?
Do you know what
alright?
the two fingers are used for?
Now cough, I say, cough.
Okay.
Where'd you roll, Crystal?
So,
Full circle.
Pass
this
me
is
your
gonna
piece.
be theology water.
There is no imbalance inside the house, so go for it.
Okay, no imbalance inside the house.
Well, there's a fire imbalance, not a water
Well,
imbalance.
of
in the
no
house,
imbalance of
everybody.
water.
In fact, inside here, you can't even hear the river. Which is weird, because it's close by.
Anyway. There it is. Theology water. TN2.
10-2.
Oh, look, 2 successes.
You've done it.
I'll
But the white
keep
dice
those
don't
3 with stuff on them and explode my exploder.
While Marl's tending to his wound, I'm gonna
I
ask
don't really
Shinichi
need a
questions.
second opportunity.
All right, you heal his black eye through magic, because you can heal a light wound, right?
Yes.
As I'm knocking on the floor, I look up at Shinichi and go, "Do you know what happened to the Doshin who lived here?"
She lives with her sister now.
Why is this place scorched?
Scorched?
I point over at the scorches near the.
You're thinking of the way station, aren't you?
Oh, here there's scorch marks on the wall. He said there were scorch marks on the wall
Oh.
near the Aurora.
I mean, there was charred wood in it, in the fireplace.
yeah, but he said there was scorch marks
There are
too.
pieces of charred wood in the Aurora.
Just remember him saying the word scorch marks.
No, there are no scorch marks.
No?
There are small fragments of rope buried in the dust, pieces of charred wood in the Aurora. That's it. No scorch marks. You can check out the wood in the Aurora.
I'll check out the wood in the Aurora. Yeah.
All right.
He said it was not burning, but they're charred.
Yeah.
So it used to burn.
You check it out. The wood is dry.
Dry but flavorful.
I pull out my flint and tinder and try to light the wood.
All right, the wood lights, but it dims and flickers quite a bit.
That's me starting a fire in real life in my fireplace. I can't do it. Come on. Let me get the charcoal lighter here. That little fluid. That'll get that going in the fireplace. I'm dangerous.
and then it kind of like comes down to like a smolder.
I look around, and I'm gonna say this is when I realize that I can't hear the river. Anyone else notice that you can't hear the river? Where does the Doshin
Yoki
live?
was like, yeah, it's very quiet in here. It's a very peaceful sleep.
Shinichi, do you know where the Dojin sister lives? Is she still in the village?
Yeah, I can take you there if you like.
Marl, do you mind staying here with Naoki and Bashar? Or maybe
You
Bashar,
don't want
do
us to come with you?
I don't want to leave Riku behind, but perhaps we can make it back in time.
Very well. I'll stay here.
There's something strange about this place, and I want to know more about it. I figured that maybe the Dojin would know. Or sorry, Doshin, not Dojin. This is an indie enemy.
All right. Bashar, anything you're doing? We've kind of neglecting you.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Riku.
Let's see. Right now, like I can't really think of what Bashar would be doing at this point in time. He's just letting the spiritual individuals commune with the spirits, and more than likely, he's just probably just gonna keep an eye out for where is that? Eye out on Naoki, just to
Okay.
make sure that he doesn't get himself into any more trouble. He had to bail him out once, and he wouldn't be surprised if he had to do it again.
So you don't want to come with me then?
Oh, okay. You were asking me to come with you. Okay. Yeah, sure. As long as Naoki doesn't try to slip through, he'll have
And I'm not-
the stable boy watch over him. Yeah.
I don't think
And-
Naoki would try to do something crazy.
And follow along with Ayumi.
All right, so Bashar and Ayumi are going to find the Doshin.
Yep.
I guess I'll hang out here with the other two and play my tsur, my recorder-like instrument.
Excellent. Riku finishes his ritual back at the shrine, and he gains some information. The river spirits want to get drunk. They require an offering of sake, preferably from the sake brewing house on the river. They haven't had its taste in quite a while, and they promise to be nice. They promise to settle down, at least for a while, if they can have a taste of sake again.
Someone just got a joke.
I guess I'll just share that with the Daiser then.
He says, well, the sake brewing house has been closed down for a week. I don't know where you could find it. Perhaps you could ask the... I will ask the head of the town for the sake, if there's any sake left. If you could perhaps scour the brewing house, maybe you could find a bottle there still.
I'll do what I can.
All right. And with that, we have totally split the party up again.
Yep.
I don't want to hang out with you people.
All the better to attack you with. Okay.
Yay! And the two combat people are together, and the two kind of non-combat people. So grand. My bad.
Okay. So that's the game today. Everybody gets the 2 experience points. Honor and
Yay.
glory. There's no glory for this game. No glory for this game. Marl and Ayumi can get a point of honor for helping out Kiddo with the black eye.
Yay! I needed it to not be a terrible person.
I thought that was your character's gimmick, being a terrible person.
No, I'm not a terrible. That's the whole thing. Is she's not a terrible person. People just assume she's a terrible person because she likes killing
Okay.
people. But really, in samurai culture, everybody likes killing people.
I would
You just have to kill the
Rikyu?
right people.
lose 3 honor for basically being an unknowing accomplice to having this kid get a black eye.
Really?
Yeah,
I gave them very specific instructions. They disobeyed.
they did.
Well, no, he attacked them. He didn't know, so he attacked. That's what I got from that. Was that
Yeah.
he didn't realize what was going on. They showed up to get your stuff, and he attacked them because he thought, "Oh, these are bandits coming to raid."
That's what
I
happened.
don't know. I mean, if you say I lose 3 honor, I guess I lose 3 honor. It just seems a little unfair.
Let's see here. For you won't get the honor until the river situation is solved, but that'll happen next game.
Okay.
What about assisting with the bridge rebuilding?
Oh yes, gain 3 honor for both of you for assisting with ship bridge rebuilding, and Tarek, gain 1 honor for giving him money.
Yay! I paid a boo for an honor. Yeah. Good exchange rate.
You paid a boo to fix a boo-boo.
It wasn't even my fault. It might have been my fault, but still,
It was a boo-boo.
I made good.
I mean, it wasn't really our fault.
You're not gonna lose honor for falling through the bridge.
Yeah. Might lose some glory.
Actually, yeah, both of you lose 1 point of glory for falling through a bridge unceremoniously.
Yeah, that was not cool.
Pretty funny.
It's a trifling one, but yeah, it'll hurt. And that should be it for all the rewards.
I imagine all the neighborhood kids.
Thanks
on,
for
you-
watching. If you were watching, if you made it all the way through the video, you obviously liked it, so hit that like button. And we're going to do our ending ritual, which is next time on Cyber Samurai. Ayumi, take it away.
Next time on Cyber Samurai, Ayumi will interrogate a Doshin to try to find out what kind of affliction is going on in her house. What kind of horrible thing did she do to spook the spirits of her house?
You can say who's next.
Bashar.
Well, Bashar will try to get the party to hurry along and see if we can start negotiating with the daimyo.
Yeah,
Because
who
there's a
cares
lot
about
going
all
on.
of this stuff? The river, people getting
Yeah, I need to
sick.
kill. That's true. I need to kill a daimyo. That's fair.
These people
Or
don't matter.
you
It's
have
the daimyo
option
who matters.
To kill the daimyo. You have the option.
I don't get the 5 koku unless the daimyo either agrees to the terms or gets murdified, myrtleized.
All right.
He needs
Marl.
to get dead.
Marl.
Next time we have a hot springs episode and get some river spirits drunk.
There's hot springs.
Oh, that is awesome. That would be an awesome. That's a great anime trope episode. We need to do that.
Oh, and last but not least, Rikyu.
Next time, Riku will shed a tear beneath his mask as he pours that golden fluid, that amazing sake, into the river instead of imbibing.
That ambrosia of the gods.
Feels like a waste of perfectly good sake.
I mean,
And
greedy
to,
spirits. Couldn't we just have to swim through the entire river and find the bodies and pull them out and do a complex cleansing ritual? Does it have to be the sake?
What I noticed about this game is to appease the water spirits, it's always sake every time.
Drunk.
For the
Yeah.
hot springs, it's sake. To appease the river spirits, it's sake. It's always sake.
We didn't know anything about the hot springs, but we're gonna get drunk there too.
Marl
Basically,
did.
the water around here is total drunk.
Yeah.
Just constantly.
Well,
Hey, man.
the hot
It's so
springs
used to
are the
getting-
one sacred location we haven't been to yet, and therefore haven't given sake.
Oh, that's what
I'm
you
just
gotta do. You gotta
assuming
drop
that
it
we
off.
need to go there, out of
Yeah, as soon
character,
as someone
since Riku
derobes, you
hasn't
hear a
told us
voice
yet.
go, "Yo, put that bag back on." Corey, you have to know the joke. You have to know the joke. Come on.
What are you talking about?
Oh my god, I was making a reference to Adventure Time when the cow was taking that bag off of the udder and everyone saw the face is like, "Oh!" And the fox is like, "Yo, put that bag back on!" And she shamefully puts it back on the udder. Oh, come on, you know it. We watched that episode.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes, Adventure Time. There's a face where the udder should be. Yes,
Sounds like a Pendleton
I
Ward
remember now. Hey guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.